Hello, I'm Em and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be painting this wooden bee. So this I painted for my nan's birthday because she really likes bees. So whenever we see something with a bee on in a shop, we're like, oh yeah, we'll get that for her. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, I'll paint it for her birthday. It got up to her birthday month and I'd still not painted it. And I'm posting this months after her birthday, so yeah, that's how long it takes me to actually get round to things, just for a reference. But anyway, I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do, but all I knew is that I wanted to start off by painting it white. So, my white wasn't very good, so I went to the shop and I bought a new white and an acrylic white because my acrylic white had ran out and my other white was like really liquidy, see through. And this is me just painting it. It sort of looks slightly blue on camera, which I promise it's not. It's not actually. And I wish I would have taken a little bit more care in doing this bit, but I did think I was going to paint over it, so I didn't really take much care into doing it. But as you'll see later on in the video, I should have just put a little bit more care into painting this, but it looks really nice, so yeah. But as I said, I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do for this. So I was going to paint it like a normal bee, and that was basically it. But the only thing I knew was that I wanted to do both sides differently. So that were about all I knew. So yeah, I'm just like trying to smooth it out a bit with a brush, and that was the first side done, and I just had to wipe up my table because I had white paint everywhere. So after I'd done that, I went back and I did the other side, and I'm sorry my tripod leg is in the view. It's only in the view because I'm in the kitchen painting because I don't want paint on my carpet. So that's why, and my tripod has to be on a taller view so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I ended up with that in the view. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get some paint ready, and as you can see I've been doing other stuff, but just ignore that you won't get to see that until later on, probably next year it'll be, probably. But this was me trying to paint it like a bee, and this is where I made the fatal, well, it wasn't very fatal, but I made the stupid decision, to go in with the colour black first. Here we go. And I kept going over it because I wanted it to be a smooth line, and I just basically hated it because everything flows into each other, like the wings flow into the body. They're not like separate wings, which I guess they kind of have to flow because otherwise it'd be falling to pieces, but that made it harder to paint. Looking at it now, I feel like I could have painted it like a bee, but being in the moment, I didn't think I could. So I just tried to wipe that off, and then I tried going over it with white paint again. So this was after I went over it, and I'm just showing you all the lumps and bumps everywhere, which is why I should have taken more care into doing this. So I ended up sanding it down with some spare sandpaper I had from a previous project. So I just cut the sandpaper into a little square just so it would slightly easier to use. And this is when I started just fixing little areas of it up and where I'd sanded it off. And I don't know why my camera flipped it, but it did, so that's fun. And then I start off by drawing little yellow beans for my bees all around it. And this was very fun, very relaxing, just drawing simple yellow bean shapes all over. So yeah, very fun, very nice. I really enjoyed doing this bit, so that was good. After a while, it did get a bit repetitive, but this bit was quite nice. I'm trying to remember like what I were actually thinking at the time of doing this, because I'm editing this way after actually doing this, so I'm trying to remember like my thought process and stuff. I hated that one on the leg. It was just so chunky, and I don't know how I made it work, but I did, so it's not my favourite thing. Then I tried to make some more chunky just so it matched in, but it didn't really. So anyway, this is me going in with the little details of it. This is when it started to get a bit repetitive. At first, they were quite fun, and then I decided to go back and add eyes to all of them. But at first, they were quite fun. But after a while, I was just like, line, 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 stinger, eye. Line, 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 stinger, eye. So it got a bit repetitive after a while. And while doing this, I was still thinking, like, what the hell am I going to do on the other side? And I still had no clue. So I sort of left it, and it got to the day of me giving my the present to my nan, and I was like, oh my god, I've still not done it. I've still not finished it. So I had to quickly turn over, and you'll see what I did end up doing. But I had to quickly turn it over and just try and do it. So it does look a bit rushed, but it's decent, you know. I wanted it to be different on both sides, and I didn't know what else to do, because I was contemplating just doing the same on both sides, but that's a bit boring, so I did do something different. Does it look the greatest? No. Does it work with the bee theme? Yes. That's all I can really say without giving it away too much. But now I'm thinking of it, I could have done flowers on the other side. And this is what I ended up doing on the other side. I ended up just drawing little yellow and black stars. And the more I got into this, the neater the stars actually ended up looking like. So that were quite nice. I always get out of breath when filming, well, not filming, but when editing these videos. I always get so out of breath just like talking. And I don't know why, when I'm just talking normally and I'm not like editing or out, I'm fine. But it's just when I'm editing these videos, I get so out of breath, and it's really weird. But as you can see, it does look a little bit rushed. But here I go in with the black stars, and this made it look a bit nicer. And I could have done like a bit more of a galaxy theme, and I could have done like planets and stuff, but I still wanted to keep it in with the bee theme, so it's alright. But I could have done some smaller stars, some more like dots sort of thing, like I don't know what the word is, I'll try and put it up. But like it's a star word, and it's, I actually can't think of the word, but it's them little shapes that them stars make, and they make the little shapes. I'll put the word up that I'm thinking of. But after I'd done the black stars, I went in with some yellow ones, and as you can see, I'm getting neater and neater at it, getting better and better, and I am happy with how it turned out. I could have done something better, and I know I can. And next time, I'm not going to paint a bee again, obviously, but next time I do something like this, it will be better. So this is how it ended up turning out. I'm really happy with this side. The other side, as I said, I'm not as happy with. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!